Hey guys, how's it going? So as promised today, although it looks like it might rain, so I'm trying to hurry along and do a couple of the projects that I wanted to do today. I'm gonna turn this camera around so you can see what I am doing. So, okay. I put my topsoil in the pot, mixed the pot with the perlites just so it doesn't compact. I know, normal dirt compact, so you don't want to do that, just so your roots have room to breathe when they're put in a pot. So basically I did that this morning. As you can see, the hole I dug as much as I could, put in here, mix it with perlites, and then all of these ones are done. I didn't know if you guys will actually want to watch an actual video of me doing all of it, but I thought I would at least show you what I was doing in one of the pots, and then that way you can kind of get an idea what the plan was. So basically I put soil in this one, and then I put perlite, and then I mixed it around. Try to break up what I can. Now the topsoil is really good, but because I garden in zone 8A in Georgia, we have red clay. This does not look like red clay at all because this is topsoil, so it's been churned and used, but sometimes you'll see little bits of clay in here. I removed those because I don't want it to be compact even more in the pot. So I want to make sure that, my roots and my plants have sufficient, good soil that they will survive through this transition. So once I mix it up, I put in more soil. And then I put in more perlites. And then I mix it up some more. So I'm just doing this because I'm using actual soil and not potting mix. So you guys don't technically have to do this if you're using potting soil, but just as a reference, potting soil, I think I spend $40, I believe, on 2 bags of 1 cubic bag of soil, and I believe that's Miracle Grow, so they are expensive. Whereas if I bought this topsoil, which intended to go into the ground over here, I bought it at a nursery, and they brought like literally a huge big dump truck full of it. And basically, look at all the pots that I can get out of this. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this all the time, but dire need. I'm moving to a new piece of property, which I don't know how the ground is. So this is going to have to be my baby for now. So I'm going to leave it a little bit above, actually a little bit right below, so maybe 1 or 2 inches. So that way when I water it, the soil doesn't come out. And then I'll probably mulch the top of it. And this is going to have to do for my next adventure. I'm going to pick a pot to plant my rose cutting that I just uprooted. And then I'm going to show you guys, I chose this pot over here. And then we're going to walk over to where I'm going to root the roses. Sorry, I'm trailing you along. Alright, so over here I think is where I am gonna do Okay, there you go. Now you guys can see it better. So it's light and fluffy, even though it's soil. It's dirt, it's not potting soil. So I am gonna just plant all of these in here. And then come springtime, I will separate them. I have limited spacing, so can you guys see that? I have limited spacing, so that's why I am having to kind of consolidate everything together. Otherwise, I would just plant all of these in its own separate pot. Or sometimes I just plant them straight into the ground, depending on what season we are in. So just make a little hole, stick it in, backfill it, give it a good tap. And honestly, I don't do a very good job of labeling my flowers. So it's kind of like a surprise every time I get a new flower and what color it comes. So I guess if you like that, then this is the best way to do it. Look at that one with just that little root. But I don't do a very good job of labeling my plants. So I have no idea what kind of rose these are. I think this is the one that just has callus on it. So I'm just going to put it in here and hope that it grows. I stuck myself. This little guy, I think I'll plant him somewhere else. So that's it. I'm going to give it a little bit of water, but actually it looks like it's going to rain, so I'm just going to let Mother Nature do her thing. And then, can you guys see the next project? I am going to uproot my Camilla cuttings and see if I have any roots to them. They have been in there for, I think, like, when did I take that? Early spring, so that would be like April. So it's been almost 6 months. I guess we'll see how it does. I think this is the one where I felt like I broke it. Can you guys see that? Let me zoom in a little bit more. All right. Ooh, look at this one. This is a nice one. This is the one where I think I tugged and I felt that it was where I broke one or two. So this is the one that had nothing in it. And this is just sand. Play sand that you can get at Home Depot. I think maybe if you're in more humid area, it's better to use a little bit coarser sand. But this is all the sand that they had, so that's why I used it. Look at this one. Can you guys see that? Sorry, I'm trying to show you. But those are all roots that's mixed in with sand. So looks like Camilla is probably my longest thing, and they require lots of patience. Look at this one. It's been in the ground for the same amount of time, and it barely has any callus. It has just a couple callus, but nothing else. Ooh, here's another one. Look, you guys, I'm actually really excited. I've been so disappointed. I've tried so many cuttings, and I think I just get too antsy, and I, by what, the 2-3 months, I looked at it and there was nothing. So I think if you've seen an earlier video, I actually uprooted them, and most of them did not have any kind of roots to them except for like one. And now I think you just need to have more patience than most everything. This one has a little bit of root right there. I wonder if I should wash off the sand and let you guys see. But it seems like they like sand. Here's a beautiful one. Look at that one. And I do not know what kind of varieties I have, so it's going to be a surprise on all of these too. Because I just find a flower plant that I like. I ask people, there's a little root right there. I ask people for cutting, and then I just stick it into the soil. Look at that one. This is amazing, you guys. So you just need to have patience when you're doing camellia cutting. Like, that was my hardest thing, I think. This one just has a tiny little one right there. You just need to have patience. So these ones took almost 6 months to show any signs for me. And even then, some of them still don't have any, like this one does. Wow, look at that little root sticking out. Can you guys see this one? I might have to. Look at that one. It has a root right there, and then just a couple down here. There's a root right there. A couple of them. So I'm going to just pot these up. I just don't want to break any of the roots. This one had just tiny little ones. Like, I mean, they're all different varieties. Look at this one. It looks like it just has a huge root ball, which that's pretty intense. So even though they're all camellias, they all root at different times. You just need to have patience with them. See, look at this one and then this one. Put in at the same time, and then the root system on them. Some is just more developed than others. Woo. Oh, there was a frog. Do you guys remember that little hole that I was showing you? There was a frog that just literally popped out. Look, he's right there. Can you see him? Right there. Do you see him? That was what it was in the hole. I totally forgot about that hole. So I'm glad it wasn't like a snake or something. Some more. Yay, this is so exciting, you guys. I've got all of these cuttings, and then camellias are awesome, but they take forever to grow. So I guess I'm gonna have to baby all of these guys for quite a while before they can grow to be the huge big ones that you see at the store. Here's another one. Look at that one. That one's got long roots. And then looks like out of these 4, I've got one that's root. The others are more callus than roots. That is it. that's literally all that was in there is sand. So now I'm gonna go get a pot and then gonna plant them in, just like I did with the roses over here. So I'm just gonna go get a huge big pot and then plant all of these in there and hope that they root, and then springtime I'm gonna put them into the ground if they have developed enough, which they are super slow, so I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to leave them in the pot for a couple of years. But I don't know what kind of soil condition, what kind of ground I'm gonna have when we move to our new place yet, because we haven't found our new place yet. We're still looking, we're still in the market. We're looking for about 3 to 5 to 7 acres. And then we're gonna, do whatever it takes to start planting my new flower bed. I don't know if you guys really want to watch a video or continue watching me planting all of them. I guess if you do, I'm gonna just keep on going and let the video roll. If not, I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab one of the pots. All right. I am back. Got me a pot. And then I'm just going to plant everything in just like that. I can't wait to see what these will look like, you guys. I know I've only picked the ones that I really like. So the flower and everything, I picked only the ones that I've liked. There is so many different varieties of camellias out there. But yeah, you just look at the flower, and if that's the flower you like, just take a cutting, have lots of patience, and just wait for it, you guys. A little bit of TLC, leave it alone. Man, dirt is kind of crazy. I'm just potting up all the ones that have the roots for now. I think I might need another pot. Yep. Definitely need another pot. I can only fit so much in here. And then I plan on putting mulch around it. So this one only to hold what, 2, 4, 6, 8, like 9 or 10. And all of these I've got to take with me, so that'll be exciting. I will get another pot and plant the rest in. But that's about it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.